going on, guys? We are out here at Darlington Dragway. We have left Modern Shop. The car is just outside the trailer. I want to go ahead and go out there, show you all the upgrades, what we did over at the shop. It was hard for me to keep this on the download because I like being so active with y'all and showing y'all everything in my life and part of my racing. So it was hard for me to keep this on the download, but I think y'all are going to love it. So we're going to head outside real quick. We're going to show you all the upgrades. We're here testing at Darlington Dragway, trying to see if we could run some good numbers and get ready for race number 5 of season 5 NPK up in Ohio this weekend. I haven't told them about the upgrades yet.
You talking about the new intake we put on?
Yeah, new intake.
It's a nice intake.
Nice intake.
I like it. I think they're gonna like it too.
They're gonna like it?
Yeah,
we've been keeping this one on the down low.
Yeah, I ain't been able to talk about it. It's been tough.
It was pretty. It kind of almost got leaked out, but I nipped it in the butt on somebody.
Got him out of there.
And then got him out of there, and everything was good. But man, what do you think about today? I'm just hoping. Listen, the much work as we put in, you know, catching on fire, wrecking the car, repairing it in 4 days, blowing it up the next weekend. I'm just hoping we
making all these changes.
Making all these changes. I'm just hoping we have a good test session. I don't even care if it runs fast.
Yeah.
Just goes down the track and we're able to put it back inside the trailer. These last couple outings, we ain't been able to put it back in the trailer.
No, I mean, we did.
Well, we got it in the trailer, just
we ain't been able to drive it in the trailer.
Yeah, not functionable after.
Yeah.
So
at least this one we were able to roll it ourselves. We didn't need to roll it.
Yeah, so let's see if we can just get some testing done today and get everything ready.
No, she's gonna go fast. No, she's gonna go fast today.
Shoot, you think so?
I think so.
She sounds mean.
Oh, it's mean as hell.
I can't wait till they hear it.
Wow!
So by now y'all have seen some of the changes that we have done on the car. I've been hitting it a lot, but I didn't think I was going to make this change till the end of the season or with the new car. But with us busting the intake, it costs roughly about $7,500 to get the intake and all the parts and everything to be able to put the Procharger back together. I told my dad, I said, you know what? Last 2 races, we have sucked it up. We went out first round. We just blew up the intake, blew the windshield. That's the 6th windshield this year. Firewall's blown back, front end's all jacked up. Just got done paying 10 grand for the front end and it's all jacked up again. So I told Dad it is time to just make the switch. I already own all the screw blower stuff, have it ready. We just need to make a switch. Shout out to Justin and Modern Racing. Him and the guys, they got the whole car converted over in 1 week. Proline, jack atomizer, that's the only injectors we run in our car. Everybody got everything to us in a timely manner and we were able to get this thing converted over. We were about to go over there real quick. We're about to get it fired up. Cool it down. Y'all know the process. Kind of same thing as the Procharger. That's one thing. I don't know nothing about the screw blower as in up top, but the motor and everything stays the same. So realistically, the motor doesn't know if it's got a carburetor on top of it, a screw blower, or a Procharger hanging out the front of it. So I think that's going to be a good thing, is because we'll be able to keep our maintenance and everything still the same. We just got to learn the screw blower setup, and that's why we're out here testing. We're going to be out here 2 days testing, getting the car ready, and hopefully we have a race car headed into Ohio this Friday. Oh my God, did y'all hear that? Dude. So I didn't have headphones on, and usually I'm inside the car, but that thing was loud right there beside my ear. So I guarantee on the next fire up, I do have custom-made ear buds for my ears. They fitted in my ears. I'll have those on because that thing was loud. But man, Lee, Hank, I got Lee and Hank here just due to the fact we don't know nothing about the screw blower, so we're just getting an idea for these next 2 days to learn everything. Motor stays the same, like I said at the beginning of the video, but the screw blower, you know, all the alcohol, how much to put in it, how much to fire it up, what we got to do. Like basically he just told us after every fire up, you'll take the big ratchet and you got to turn it backwards to get the alcohol out of the top of the hat. Basically how he explained it to me was, if you don't, it'll actually, all the alcohol will drain down on top of the piston. When you go to fire it up again, he goes, it'll just break the starter. So we don't want to do that. We're going to try to prevent that. So that's just little stuff that we're going to learn. So I was able to get them out here to help us out for the next 2 days. We got it fired up. Kyle's putting the wheel on right now. Once he gets the wheel on, we're going to fire it up again, run through all the gears, get it all ready. Y'all know the routine. Get it cooled down, get everything ready, and we're going to make our first rip with the new setup. I can't wait to get in the car and just see how it runs, see how it goes, and hopefully this test session goes well. But I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm extremely excited. I hope y'all are excited as I am. If you haven't done it already, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Turn that bell notification on so you can stay up with us. We are steadily growing, but I can't do this without y'all. So thank you. All right, guys, so you got to see 4 passes back to back to back to back. Just gonna give you a recap of all 4 passes. First pass, you know, first time ever driving a screw blower car. I think I did a good burnout. Was able to let go of the button, was able to go down the track. This is a new fuel system, new fuel setup, so it's just extremely fat on fuel, and the other 2 passes following that, it was just fast. We kept trimming fuel away, Lee White is here. He is messing around with the car right now. He is steadily just keeps taking fuel off of it. So you got to see the passes get faster and faster and look better and better. That last pass, he went ahead and took some more off it, and now it's starting to wake itself up, and we're starting to run some numbers. We're starting to do good. We're not 100% back to where we were at, but I think by the end of the day, I'm hoping everything keeps going pretty smoothly like it is, and we'll get back to the numbers that we're supposed to be at. But I'm loving this combo, dude. To be out there, to walk the throttle, to hear it, to go on the 2-step, it ratchets so hard inside the car. Dude, I'm telling you what, I've heard it from numerous people, you know, Stevie Jackson, all them, about if once you switch over to a screw, you're never going back to nothing else. I don't care if this thing was a turd box and it didn't run no ET, no mile an hour. The way it sounds, the way it feels in the car, doing a burnout, I think that last pass, that was the best burnout I had with everything of all the passes today. So that last pass was the best burnout out of all my passes. I felt so comfortable in the car. I was ready. I told Dad I was ready. I let go of the button. It shot out of there like a cannon. I was happy with it. So we're gonna go ahead, get it cooled down, try to make a couple more passes and see what we can do with it. What you think, Kyle?
I like it. I like it. Now we finally went down. I like it.
We're doing good.
Doing good.
My buddy Hank right here, brought him out here so he can kind of give Kyle an idea. Like I said at the beginning of this video, the motor and everything stays the same. It's really from the intake up, and there's really not a whole lot of changes to it. Just, you know, trying to get this thing fired up, giving it enough fuel, keeping the blower lubed and all that. And him and Lee, they work together and run a few blower combinations. So having them out here was just going to make it a little easier on us to be able to get this thing up and running and at par. But as you can see, we got the swangang up on the front of the blower hat. Kyle's marking everything down. We're keeping everything rolling. We're gonna have a pretty cool setup when, you know, Eric and Brian and Tony roll up to Ohio.
Once we get them all set up, game plan is good.
Got a game plan rolling, but we got this thing up and going, guys.
If I got no reverse, I don't think I'm gonna have a trans brake. Make sure nothing come on the plug inside here or something. It's the wires over there.
It'll leak so low on the converter, it won't be no good. Hell yeah. Guys, we just made a rip. We were having issues out there on the track one of the relays for the trans brake actually popped up out of its deal. That's the reason why. So when I'd hit the trans brake, I could see it on the dash that it was activating it, but it wasn't sending no signal, no power over to the transmission to go in reverse or hold the trans brake. But luckily, Lee, Kyle reached in the car, they were able to find it, they pushed it down. Now we have it zip tied where possibly, hopefully, it can't come back out. But we made a rip to 500 foot. They're gonna keep looking everything over. We're gonna see if we can make another pass. Let's see if we can make a full rip and see where we're going. I'm loving this setup. I'm getting more comfortable with it. I'm happy with it. The burnouts are doing good. Getting it fired up, getting it rolling. I mean, I'm just all around excited about this deal. I'm hoping y'all are excited. And if you haven't done it already, make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Turn that bell notification on and keep up with all our videos. I think we're gonna have a hot rod going into Ohio. We're checking everything over. We're looking at everything twice, getting it all ready. We got to pull the chutes. So Kyle's packing the chutes. I got Hank up in front, checking valves and everything. I think we got a hot rod, boys. I'm telling you, we got a hot rod. What you think, Kyle?
Well, you see what I'm doing?
Packing the chutes.
That means we dig fast.
We went fast.
I like it.
It looked good. I mean, it drove smooth for me.
But then, no, look, that was the smoothest pass we made right there.
So I was happy with everything, but we got everything working on it, I believe. We just got to keep pecking away.
Get the final little bugs out of it. She'll be ready.
But
how do you like it?
I love it, dude. I told him at the beginning of the video, I don't care if this thing was slow or whatever, just the way it sounds.
Oh, it does.
Dude, it sounds brutal out there. When I get to clear the motor out and all that, I mean, we were a little slower there because we had to turn it off, fire it up a couple times. It was just steadily growing heat, but I think we're on the right track.
Yeah, hearing that thing fire up at Justin for the first time, I flinched. I'm like, oh shit, that ain't no Procharger.
Yeah, we're ready. We're getting with it, guys. We got Mark Mickey. Shout out Mark Mickey. Got us our training cooler hooked up to his transmission converter, getting that thing all cooled down. We all good up there?
Yep, all good up here.
Hell yeah. All right, guys, so we made pass number 5, I think it was. We made it down the track, but the car is just toting the wheels so hard out there. It's trying to pick up the front end. The weight placement from the Procharger and the gear drive being down low and up at the front of the car, now it's up on top of the motor. So the weight placement is, you know, it's like tilting it back. And the 4-link and everything we got, best way to explain it to you, like if you took a broomstick and you held it out there and you held it at the end, you're not able to really pick it up out there. But if you hold the broomstick halfway, it's a lot easier to move it. So we're changing 4-link around right now, trying to prevent this thing from carrying the wheels out there full 500 foot. What happened is it carried the wheels out there, and I think it had so much pressure on the rear bars when it went into the gear change, it just started chattering the tires pretty bad, and I had to get out of the throttle. We weren't going to drive through that. So we're trying to prevent that. We're going to make one more pass for tonight. We're going to load the Prenup up. We're going to go ahead and go get a big steak dinner, have a good time. So far, I'm happy with everything. We just got to work on the car a little bit and try to get her to run a little bit better and a little bit faster. right, guys, that was the last pass of the night. We got to make a full rip, 4-lane change Dad made, putting the weight and changing the weight out in the car, taking it from the rear, moving it around. It wasn't out there hiking the tires real hard. It chattered the tires a little bit, but I was able to drive through it. I was able to make it through all the gears and made it to the finish line to see what this thing has got going on, and it's definitely promising. So we're gonna go eat some dinner. We're gonna come back here tomorrow. We're gonna keep on testing, and hopefully by the end of tomorrow night, we got a fast hot rod. It's already fast, but I need it to be fast. And then we're gonna roll into Ohio and see what we can do, because we have 2 grudge races this weekend with John Odom and Jim Howe. So we need to try to go back there and recoup some of our money. So we'll see how it is. Them guys are running extremely fast right now, but I think we got a good enough car. We're a little bit behind the 8 ball with this combo, but I think within 1 or 2 days, day 1's done, day 2's coming in tomorrow. I think we're gonna have something to be able to run these boys and girls with in season 5 NPK. So I'm happy with it. We got the car loaded up. I will be back out here tomorrow